Okay, it's glamour time. We're with Colleen from Zaxcom, finally. I know you've got stuff that we showed last year that's now delivering.
Yes.
Should we look at the Oasis first?
Sure.
Because that was your announcement of last year, really, wasn't it?
It was one of the announcements,
yeah.
Of course, yes. So it's officially shipping, it's available. It pairs with the Nomad 12. If you're familiar with Nomad Touch, it's kind of a bigger, better model with touch faders. We've got 3 separate banks of faders. You can enter all of your metadata right on, you can use any computer or touch screen, just simple things like coming in and naming your tracks. You can color code things. Just makes life a lot easier to transition your Nomad from a bag to a cart setup.
That's a very cool one. That I have one at home, I admit.
I won't tell anyone.
Absolutely. And then at NAB you announced ZHD, which is...
Yes, which is our new high-density wireless system. The transmitters look the same as they did before, but now you can get the LA, the LT, or our 743 model with ZHD, which is a high-density wireless. You can space them closer together. So depending on how you have your systems outfitted, an American TV channel, you can fit up to 60 transmitters, which is pretty amazing considering the space is getting smaller and smaller.
So the minimum channel spacing now is 50.
It's 50 kilohertz, but it's going to depend on what receiver you have it paired with and how you have your system set up.
And so if you pair it with a ZHD receiver, you can go down to 50 spacing.
Yes, correct.
And you were telling me that they can do software in some of the existing receivers.
Yes, which I think I would say 99% of our customers are going to do that. They're going to stick with you got the RX200, the RX12, of course, which was here last year, and I'd say flagship, the QRX200. You can still use the ZHD with 2 transmitters, 1 receiver, and space them not 50 kilohertz apart, but a lot closer than you could in XR mode, which is nice. The big benefit to the new mode is that if you're in a space kind of like this show floor where there are a lot of like walls and reflections and things like that, you're going to get amazing range. Line of sight, it's just going to vary on the environment.
But indoors where there's reflections...
Oh yeah, you'll be amazed. The range is spectacular.
Fantastic.
And of course they all have the backup recording and you can remote control them via our IFB 200 from the IFB remote built into Nomad.
Brilliant. So for clarity, you need to buy new transmitters.
Yes.
But you can use your old receivers with
Correct.
the slightly wider channel spacing.
Yes, exactly.
I'm glad I've got that sorted out.
Yeah, the only thing you ever have to think about with the ZHD is the only ones that are not compatible will be the new QRX 300 that we'll be coming out with in the upcoming month. Those will be strictly ZHD, strictly the 50 kilohertz spacing. So that's why I think most of our customers are going to stick with what they have receiver-wise and just upgrade to the new transmitters.
It's quite neat to kind of have the choice of going one way or the other and upgrading in bite-sized steps.
Yes, exactly. It's a lot more palatable. And because everything's cross-compatible, these still run XR mode, which has been amazing for the past 2 years. I mean, I'm sure most people have seen our Hudson River video. That's regular XR mode, so you're still getting amazing range using that system.
Brilliant. And then the big announcement at NAB, other than ZHD, was the Diva 24.
Yes.
Where are we at with Diva 24?
Well, I've got it. It's right here. It's coming along very well. It's still a little ways away, but we're looking at first quarter next year, so we're definitely excited about it. The Diva 24 is, of course, 24-track recording. It records on 3 media simultaneously. We've got it's 2 compact flash or a solid-state drive on the unit. I'm sure if you aren't familiar, we have something called MARF, which is mobile audio recording format, which means if you lose power for any reason or if something crazy happens, your file is always safe. You're never going to lose any of your audio. So the nice thing about Diva 24 is instead of setting it on the internal hard drive, you can actually choose which media is the MARF file, and then the other ones are in FAT32 to hand off to post or wherever they need to go. We've got, styling-wise, it's a touch screen. So if you've used a Diva or Fusion in the past, you're going to be instantly familiar with the unit. It's got the recessed XLR inputs similar to Nomad because people seem to like those. We've got the additional I/O analog ins, and then of course we've got the digital side, the card media, different communication channels that'll talk to a Mix 16 that'll be coming out, which actually looks just like our Diva 32 that we announced last year and listened to everyone and made a machine more of what they wanted. But I think one of the coolest features of this unit is that the front faceplate is detachable.
Oh, cool.
So have it kind of sitting on the side so you can see what it looks like. But this way you could take your Diva, you could hide it in the back of your cart, you could wear it in a backpack so that you're not walking around with an aching back, and just have this on your person, and it's just a single cable that connects there to there. You've got your headphone and slate mic inputs on your power with you.
Wow. That brings all sorts of possibilities for reconfiguring the cart so that the bits you need to work with and look at are right where you need to work with them and look at them.
Yes, exactly.
I love that. And when do you reckon that one's going to deliver?
I think first quarter of next year.
I will be looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colleen, very much.
You are welcome. Thank you.